worries. Most welcome. Okay, I think we are about to start. A little late. I know that many of you have been running from the other side, so it's a very tight schedule. But anyway, very, very warm welcome to the Nimbus stand here and to the premiere, international premiere of the Nimbus 495 flybridge. I know many of you already, but my name is Jonas Göthberg, and I'm responsible for the brand as brand manager, but also commercial sales. So I'm pretty much doing sales and working with the brand. I've been in the company for quite some time. Before we move on, I would like to introduce the team here from Nimbus. Michael Boom is our CMO. It's actually my boss. We have the creative part in the back. Joakim Gustafsson, he's the chief designer. We have Niklas Augustin, he's technical manager for Nimbus. And we have Astrid, who I think you all know, who is our PR lady. And of course, we have Eleanor here somewhere, who will host you all with if you need something to drink. Feel free to take something in the refrigerator or just wave at us. Of course, we also have our own dealer network working here tonight. We have all the dealers at your disposal for if you have any questions or what you might be needing. So I'm very proud to have them all here. This started for me nearly as a lifelong dream, actually. Behind me at my office there is a model of a boat called Nimbus 5000. It's many years back. It dates well over 30 years back, and I've nearly as many years in the company. I have 31 years in the company, and I'm so proud to be standing here in front of you today and present the new Nimbus 495 that finally came true. This is a fantastic achievement from us, and it's very unique in many ways. Not only the appearance of the boat. I wish you could have it sideways here so you can see the profile of her. But she's really unique. Most of you guess I've seen pictures of her. But she's not only unique in her design, it's also unique because we have done this boat 100% in-house with our R&D team, with Joakim together with the rest of the R&D team. So the boat is designed, engineered, as all the other Nimbus boats in-house in Nimbus head office in Gothenburg, Långedrag, Gothenburg. This is quite unique, I would say. So I think that by judging my own experience, but also judging the customer, it's a number of boats sold already, and we have also already delivered few boats, even though we have the premiere here. By the comments and the feedback we get from the customer, I can assure you, Joakim, that we are onto something big with this boat. Just look at her later on. I will start giving you a few highlights of the boats, and then I will invite you on board to see for yourself. But if you look at the exterior, sorry, I need my glasses here. But if you look at the exterior, just starting from the side profile with the negative windscreen, which gives you lots of volume inside the boat. But it also allows you to, even though we have a flybridge, we have an electrical roof hatch that gives a lot of natural light into the boat. This is, as I said, electrical, so you can very much open it up. We have the front section of the boat. You have a very nice seating area with a table. You have a sunbed where you can tilt up the backrest for comfortable, so you can sit and have a coffee or making sunbathing at the same time. Very nice. You have, as very typical Nimbus manner, the full sidewalk system with a big side door, which allows you to handle a boat like this or basically on yourself. Together with the assisted docking system and the Volvo Penta IPS system, what they provided, it's a dream to drive and maneuver in whatever area on. If we step back to the aft deck, you have a very unique feature with a retractable window on the aft part of the boat. This really gives you an extra room, which you can easily, just by press of a button, take off. And then you have a fully open boat. And it's much nicer to sit behind a window if it's stormy than a canopy. We have the openable window between the aft deck and the galley, which also open up the complete boat. That's one thing that I know that you have been thinking a lot of, Joachim, with how the boat is connected to everybody, from the drivers to passengers, etc., etc. We have the flybridge, very comfy seat for driving. We have also a very comfy sunbed up top, but we have a large sofa with a large table on top. Just look at how well the areas are put together in this boat. Don't see so I miss anything here, but yeah, for sure. Also one feature which you see on the exterior is the curved glass on the D-pole, which allows you as a captain to look out from the side if you look back. But it also allows you, wherever you sit in the boat, if you're in the front L sofa or if you're in the dining area, to just have a perfect view around the boat. You'd never feel locked down. The boat is welcoming, but it also welcomes the nature in the boat. If we step inside the boat, it's really designed like a floating home. All seating areas, as I said before, are connected. If you are sitting as a captain of the boat, you have the passenger or the co-pilot beside you. You can easily talk. You can sit a couple of persons facing forward beside the captain, but you can also turn around, read a good book, but still have eye contact with the captain. Same with the dining area, which is really, really suitable for. You have 6 people can sitting very good dine, but you can easily squeeze in 8 people by expanding the table. We have more than that. We have the master cabin, midwife this, with huge window. All the beds in the boat are with mattresses, spring mattresses, I'm trying to find a word, Joachim, and bed toppers. So it's really the highest comfort on board when you are in the whip cabin or the master cabin. So this is essential. And you got huge side windows to look out. So really, when you wake up in the bay in the morning, it's really, really sensational. Also, the colors, interior, I would say it's very friendly when you step on board. It's very modern. Everything is done to really look modern, but also warm, welcoming boat. So take a look at that, and I really hope you like it as much as I do. Again, the aft deck with its L sofa, big table that can fold out to an even bigger dining area. It's very protected because you have a full section of the transom protecting you, which gives you a very safe feeling. And of course a door to step out to the platform then. The platform I didn't mention is hydraulic, and you can easily, with also with a push of a button, you can lower it down, either swim on board or even take your dinghy up. And for you who are boating in the Meds, you know how important it is with the dinghy, who you can easily handle. Very, very important. There is so much functionality built in this boat. You will experience that when you walk on board. But then, who is the 495 made for? What is the Nimbus? What's the purpose? It's an explorer. And it's for those who want to experience many weeks, even months out at sea, to experience the raw nature and be able to stay out in comfort. But also in the same way handle the boat themselves to be privacy. We have called it an island of its own, Joachim, and that's for a purpose. That's we are creating a floating villa. But how would I be here standing talking to you without experiencing this myself? I have used the boat during the summer in Sweden, but I also had the opportunity together with my wife and Patrick, our German dealer, who is also responsible for some of the sales, Patrick, in a very good way. We made an epic journey with this boat. We threw off and casted off the moorings.
You didn't know how far we go.
No, I did not. I know.
I told you at the end.
Yeah. By going out with you, I had some thoughts. But this was really epic. We drove the boat over to Corsica. We took the full west coast down and to the Strait of Bonifacio. And we had, first of all, Before we cast off, I was standing with a French customer of a T11. You might be lucky, you might see some whales. Okay, I hope. I've never seen a whale in nature before. Dolphins in plenty, but not a whale really. And I was driving on the flybridge in the middle of straight in the middle of the ocean here, and basically I saw some splash in the front, a big splash. I said, that's a group of dolphins. So I said, Patrick, get the drone up, get the drone up. and you did, by the speed of light, you got the drone up. And then it was, oh no, it's not a dolphin, it's a big, big whale. And this whale...
the whale seemed to be 3 times of the boat. It was not, but it looked like, but it was probably double the boat.
Yeah, but I actually have some good contacts who are marine biologists and scouting with this. So I send them the footage. They're all footage for you to see there. This is said it's a full-grown fin whale. It's like 24 meters long, lying there beside the boat. And they stay and humored us for like 2.5 minutes. So we got some footage of that. It was sensational.
Did you catch it?
I didn't dare. I felt quite small out there on the ocean with this, so I did not. However, we continue our journey to Corsica, and we found the most amazing base where we could stay in this amazing nature down there. There we also discovered, I'm a quite experienced boater, but not so much down here. But we discovered how important it is with all this functionality on board. You need a dinghy, you need the winches to pull the boat in, pull the boat out when you do the front mooring line. Yes. Air condition for sure, but that we already know. But etc., etc. You need to learn about this stuff.
But also really the low center of gravity. So yes. We tested with gyro, without gyro.
Yeah, yeah.
How good the boat is lying, how stable.
Exactly. So that's a really good point. Next step here, I would say. Before we have the driver's seat up in the fly, we have the driver's seat down in the helmsman seat. It's really helmsman seat worthy a true captain. And what Patrick just mentioned is a little bit the next step in my. It's how what is the other special feature besides living on the boat? You need to be able to drive the boat and feel comfort and safe. Number one, the boat is designed with a low center of gravity, which means that we really optimize seaworthiness. We take a little height from the main cabin to keep the low profile on the boat. And that gives you not only a good looking boat, but it gives you a very nice boat that behaves in the sea. The boat is fully vacuum infused. And when I say fully vacuum infused, that not only mean deck and hull. It's also the stringer system in the boat that is infused in this. And the bulkheads, I think we got 4 bulkheads who is vacuum infused with the Vinocell, and they are all put together and glued, laminated in the boat. When you put the deck on top of that, it's like a super solid, lightweight boat. So when you move out at sea, no matter, we had some condition while going back here, but we had an even much worse condition going on the west coast in Gothenburg. The boat moves very sturdy, it's very stable, it feels safe and comfortable. We have another feature with the hull. It's quite unique underneath because most of the boat, this boat is equipped with Volvo Penta IPS system. And you know these pods sticking down? Many of the boats mounted on the V of the boat, mounted like this, which means when you turn that, you will have like this in the boat. We have done a little bit special going against the stream here because we have, I say that we have mounted pods inside tunnels. It's not 100% true, but you can see that underneath. We have made flat areas and made the hull. That means that we have vertical pods, which means that you have a much sturdy boat while turning. Even the low center of gravity makes the boat very stable. The turn makes the boat feel very nice because it doesn't do like this every time. Also at maneuvering, it keeps very still. So this makes the overall feeling of the boat very good. So this is something that we want you to look and feel while you're driving the boat. Some of you have already tested the boat, so that is very good. Before I let you on board, I will just finalize and say a few words. We have a complete new website starting actually yesterday. You will find a lot of information. You will find a lot of movies in there, among other. One movie that the movie that you and I did, Patrick, on our journey. over Korsika. We have the first customer boat that took them from Mariestad all the way to Gothenburg. They filmed and made a movie there, and they are now on the way to Germany to finally end up in Mallorca. So that movie is also available. We have another thing. We have something that we call Nimbus Connected, and Nimbus Connected is exactly what it says. It's how you connect the boat with yourself as a driver to get all the information about the platform, about the boat, so you can easily check. But in the extended version of this, you can connect the dealers, the workshops, to plan service, etc., etc. This is something that we build in every boat from model year 25, and we will give you more information about this in Düsseldorf. So I will stop there with that. I will also mention that we have a few other news here. We have the C11 for the first time now with a hydraulic platform. It gives the boat a new dimension. You can also have the T11 with a hydraulic platform. And we have the W11 with a new interior package called Legacy Edition. And for you who was there at the introduction of the 11 series or the VTC range, we call it our legacy because it's based on the historic success we had all through the years when we started building boats over 50 years ago, 1968 to be exact. So that is what we call that Legacy Edition. Okay, I know that Joachim will be on board and myself and all the rest of the team will be here, but I welcome you on board to experience luxurious comfort in a floating home designed around your adventures on all waters, offering unprecedented versatility for extended voyages. So really look and feel and sit in the different areas, see how well the boat communicates, and I hope it gives you a warm feeling like it did to me on my trips. That will be a lifelong memory for me and my wife, and I hope for Patrick as well. So please welcome aboard. And of course there is refreshments for you if you want water or so just let us know and we will do that. Thank you for coming.